This is the match I get it on.
Yeah, the shittiest map. I hate this map so much. Actually, the new
Fortress.
Australian map.
Open.
I think I just don't know. I just don't know what I think is the problem, but.
It's okay. Biggest complaint that I say every single time, there's just a lot of clutter. You got like vending machines in every single fucking hallway.
Yeah.
You'd think it was America from how much snacks they have lying around.
Dude, Australians have their snacks.
Yeah, but
Oh, hi there.
a little too much.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, I don't even have text chat on anymore to yell at the guy for loading forever.
Feed the hamster, you monster. Dude, that's a bold move, making the German boy bold. It's like some.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's a bold move.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, now you got me thinking. They should have kept his hair. He looks so good with his hair.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fanboying over Bandit. Hottie that is Bandit. Do you actually see his face in the... No, you don't see his face in the trailers at all.
There's one trailer where you can see his like undercover ID thing.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, put the mat on the ground.
Push runs down.
This peak never fails me. This chibi is really nice. That's the one nice part about his outfit.
Take it. Sorry. I thought you had already done.
That's fine.
That Vigil waited outside for a spawn peak for 30 seconds. Paid off.
No, dude, one down outside. And Monty is half up.
I killed Monty.
The other guy was down on the stairs. Feels bad.
He's repelled on.
Yeah, fuck that.
So what else you playing aside from Siege? Are you playing much off stream or no?
Not this week. I leave for San Fran on Sunday. So.
Some super secret gaming
Yes.
thing?
I don't
Is it
think
for-
I can say.
Is it for Ubisoft?
Yes. That's all I can say.
I'm assuming it's that new pirate game?
Oh no, I wish, dude.
Dude, that'd be sick. That game actually looks super dope.
I know. I'm really excited for it. I was talking to some of the Ubisoft people while I was in Montreal.
Here.
Yep.
They're pretty excited for it as well.
Nice. It's a mobile Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
Wait, what?
That's the thing.
Oh. I thought you were saying the pirate game was. I was like, oh,
No. No, it's Rainbow Six Mobile.
Yep.
Easy.
They brought me out, or they want to bring me out because I have a super powerful phone. So they're like, we gotta test it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They want to test the reliability of their game on Canadian internet, but somehow.
So they flew me out to San Francisco to test that.
Exactly.
The story checks out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like normally I've been playing a lot of Smite again with the guys, and we were playing Sea of Thieves because they came out with the 1-year anniversary update.
Oh, nice.
A lot of new stuff.
I never got into any of the pirate game. I played like the original pirate game that everybody fucking stole from.
Sid Meier's Pirates.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Which
nope.
one?
Nope. Well, it might have been Sid Meier's Pirates. When was that one out?
That was a really old one, like an old PC game.
Was it one that you're basically fighting each other, like every other pirate game out there?
It was a single player game where you just like sail around the Caribbean and then you like take over castle or forts and dance with ladies.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. Somebody made like way back this pirate deathmatch game exactly like Black Wake and Sea of Thieves and like all the pirate games that came out that are kind of PvP based.
Yeah.
It was this game somebody had made for Gmod. It was a mod.
Oh.
It was called Pirates, and it was so old, and it was amazing. It was the best, and it was so janky. Like the ships were just like giant square rafts that you stand on.
No,
Like,
I'd never even heard of
but it was
that.
so fun.
I think Skull and Crossbones is going to be a little bit different though. It's not going to be like open world like Sea of Thieves. I think it's set up matches.
Oh, that's still whatever though. I mean, the open world thing is cool. It's just, I feel like nobody ever does. The issue for me is like nobody ever does the open world stuff well because they need years and years of development to do it.
Or they
everybody
just need
goes
really
early
good
access.
servers, but everyone cheaps out on it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I like to give them the benefit of the doubt
I'll
and
peek on the
say there's
side.
probably more to it than just money. Nobody seems to do it.
I mean, all you really need is a big AAA company to sink a bunch of money into it, but like servers are expensive, man. You finding someone down there? Oh, you are. Good job, kid.
Good job there, pal. The coworker at work, when I started, he always called me Bud. I found it so condescending.
It's just Canadian.
Yeah, he's a British dude, so he didn't mean anything by it. But
Yeah.
are you kidding me? What?
One's red stairs.
That's what that's called.
I'll be honest, I've never heard that call before.
Red brick. Is there the other stairs
Blue.
also got red brick on it?
No, it's
Red stairs,
blue.
blue stairs. Okay, nice.
Now you know. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I varied from
Red stairs behind
what I
that.
normally. You got killed because of it.
Behind track.
That'll teach you.
Teach me to change things up. See, what we really need is Left 4 Dead to come the fuck out. New Left 4 Dead. Or actually, did you see the fake Left 4 Dead teaser trailer?
I
Left 4
did
Dead
not,
3
but I
teaser?
heard everything about it.
Oh god, the guy did such an awesome job.
Did he use like Source Filmmaker to make it?
He must have, yeah.
I heard a lot of good things about it.
Well, it was all. Well, it might not have used Source, but it was all very much all pre-rendered stuff. Like it wasn't. So it was probably, and it was just an environment trailer, so there was no character animations to be had or anything, right? So it's just a matter of him basically dumping. It could have been Unreal, even. It looked kind of Unreal-ish. Could have dumped a bunch of assets into Unreal and had some really good work, or did a lot of work with lighting. But like overall, it was super awesome.
I should watch it, but I heard about it, and then like a second later, I saw a post where it was like, yeah, it's fake. Oh, okay, well.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knew it was fake right off the get-go. Like they were using like parodied versions of Life Serial and all this other stuff. But and then there was the other crowd that was like, oh, that's just the new Back 4 Blood game that Turtle Rock is doing. And if you don't, I don't know if you heard about that game.
No, like I know Turtle Rock made Evolve, right?
Yeah, well, Turtle Rock also were the guys who made the first Left 4 Dead.
Right, you told me about that.
So they made Left 4 Dead 1, and then like Valve owned the rights to it, and they continued it and did Left 4 Dead 2, which I think is a better game.
Oh, 100%.
But the guys at Turtle Rock left and did Evolve, and the game tanked, and so they basically put out a press thing like maybe might have been 2-3 weeks ago or something like that, basically about how we know we kind of screwed up with Evolve and we're going back to our roots, and we're now announcing this new game we're working on called Back 4 Blood, which is essentially just a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead. They basically in the press thing said it was Left 4 Dead, but they can't say it, but they can't admit that it's Left 4 Dead sort of thing because they don't have the rights. But it was everybody was saying it was that, but like the pill bottles from Left 4 Dead, the safe room doors and everything were in that teaser trailer, so definitely not that. So like that's like the guy who made the teaser did like a really good job and had a really nice like really good eye for detail and stuff. It was really good.
So
it was super well made.
Did Valve own Turtle Rock, or did they
No, I
just?
think they just got them to develop it. I think honestly.
Oh,
Right,
so
that's what Valve did with everything, right? Like CS wasn't. Like, it was essentially they, from my knowledge anyway, they got a lot of the original modders and stuff and hired a bunch of people and put together a team to make CS:GO. And
Counter-Strike originally was that made by Valve as well?
No, CS was a mod for Half-Life back in the day.
Oh right.
Yeah, it was never.
And then it came out as a full game.
Yeah, and I think that's where like they hired. It was the same thing with Dota. Like Valve just bought the rights to Dota from the guys like was it Icy Frog or whatever they are, what they were, and they were the guys who made Dota as a mod for Warcraft.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then the I guess some of the original makers of that went and made LoL, and Dota bought Valve bought the rights to Dota and made Dota 2.
Man, Valve's smart.
Yeah, so they just buy up rights. So that's why when everyone's like, oh, they don't make games anymore, it's like, yeah, they haven't made games for a long time. What are you talking?
The only game they really made was Half-Life.
Pretty much. Everything else was like straight modding community. But Left 4 Dead, man, we just need a new Left 4 Dead and we're good. Brooke, stop moving. Give it to you in your head. I'll give you another one, dude.
I think I killed Thermite.
I got someone in workshop.
Did they add to the MP5 Doc's gun and stuff? Did they add a lot of horizontal recoil to it?
They reduced its damage a while ago, but
Oh.
I don't know about anything else.
I feel I might just not be. It just feels like it's got.
Well, I'm assuming
crazy
you're
amounts
used
of
to
horizontal.
Apex with 0 recoil.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So if you could play Finka, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, you got this.
No, I don't know. It just feels like it's got crazy amounts of recoil. I guess I'm not top firing it anymore.
You used to tap fire it?
The MP5, yeah. Well, I used flash hider on it forever.
Yeah, you can still fall auto with that.
Yeah, but near the end of the spray, it goes crazy left and right.
Yeah, just control it.
But well, now it just feels. I'm just bad, dude. I don't want to control it.
God damn it, dude.
You can always tell like developer favorites in a game when they make, because it took them so long to do something about Ash, and they still don't really do anything about her. But like,
Dude, ACOG's gone. She's nerfed. She's useless.
yeah, you know what I mean. But and then Twitch's F2 has basically been like the most amazing gun in the game since day one, and they haven't touched that.
Well, the rumors going around is that they're going to remove the ACOG in that as well.
What?
But I think people just said that immediately after Ash lost her ACOG. They're like, they're gonna remove ACOGs on everything. I don't think it's actually gonna happen.
All three speeds and two and three speeds lose ACOG on attack.
That'd be awful.
It'd be terrible. We would get spawn peaked unless you're playing a Chungus off, and then nobody plays Chungus offs on attack.
I don't know why they feel like ACOG is a proper solution. I feel like just nerfing damage or rate of fire would be more than enough.
Yeah, I think it's like they should put more focus on balancing the weapon than sights. Like, I don't think sights are really that much of a deterrent.
Well, they said that the pick rate of Ash went down 20% when they removed her ACOG.
Yeah, it's just people like ACOGs. But I don't think it's really giving you much of a distinct advantage. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
I really don't, right? If oh god damn it! I'm literally ADSing, on ADS, and I'm dead. And she's got a cam on it too. She's running out the door. Literally watching it the second I move. She fucking peeked.
Shit.
was on site.
That's Valkyrie.
Underneath the red stick.
I believe.
Okay. Oh, I downed him.
Nice try.
Where was that
blew it!
camera? Oh, it was in the corner.
I guess I'm just butthurt because I didn't play enough Ash before they took it away. Now I never get to do it again, dude.
I think Ash is my main operator on both my accounts, like my 2 main accounts.
Yeah, she's main. I got like 200 hours with her and Valk basically, and then everybody else is like 20 to 40. Actually, Buck. I have a lot of hours with Buck.
I can't play Buck, man. He's unruly.
His recoil is insane, and he's hard. Yeah, I don't know. I played him all the time I have. He's like my second most played attacking op, and all of that time came from one season when he came out, when he had breach charges, and then after that season I barely played him.
Yeah, as soon as they got rid of his breach charges, you know, he was useless.
Dude, his breaches were awesome because I would basically I'd get so many moments where I could jabate people on soft walls. I'd blow up the wall and then shotgun another wall and shoot them from the side.
Oh, you basically do what I do with impacts. Like I impact the wall and then run to the door and peek him.
I think my favorite kill ever I got was it was like the first time I had ever played Maisie, and I debated him super hard, doing that with Ash when Ash had breaching charges.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I debated him. I got the kill, and I was like, dude, this is why having double breach on a character is the best. Dude.
Wait, doesn't she still have breaching charges?
Oh, she might. What is it? Flashes and breaches?
Yeah, she has. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What else could she have?
I haven't. Well, back when I stopped being bad at the game, I started bringing flashbangs instead.
You actually became good.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Let's not say anything we can't take back. I guess I should have tossed the cans outside. Put the light blue cam in the middle of a dark room.
They won't see it.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Outside.
Wait, has this attic always been here? Or they add this?
What?
There's like above the top floor site, above the site. You can see it on my cam.
Yeah,
They all spawn
that's up
outside,
there. There's a drone hole that comes from the roof. It was just a huge deal on the subreddit a few days ago.
I always thought that you could toss C4 and shit over top. I didn't realize this roof was closed up.
Yeah, it's only right there.
Still repel north side. Vault out there.
Oh, they probably have air jabs.
What happens if I vault outside here? Do I die?
No, you just land and then there's a window on your left that you can jump into.
Oh. Hot damn, dude.
I was afraid of there being an air jab there. You have no fear.
Yeah. Yeah. Those big penis plays. Those
Can't relate.
big body plays, dude.
I just know that everyone's sprinting around right now. I'm gonna sprint around, immediately get
You're
shot.
gonna die? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna come over to you and trade because I
I
know it's
heard
gonna
a
happen.
window break open somewhere.
Is that the window that you jumped in through?
Res.
Is he still outside?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump out it again.
Oh, he's not here anymore. I don't know where the fuck you went.
I don't even know that was the thing, that jump out. I like that. Be a scumbag and do that all.
I used to use it all the time with Mira on the top site. This guy just saving his KD.
Red stairs. Top part.
Ooh! Spicy! Had to snag that kill him before that Legion does, dude. Drop like a sack of taters! Yeehaw!
You really embody the Southern Canadian.
that Albertan!
I like taters.
Speaking of which, I'm moving back to Calgary end of June.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta come to June or come to Toronto. We can drink some beer, even though you don't like beer.
Why is that?
I'm just moving in with my brother.
Like taters with
Deaner's
eggs and
moving out to
ham?
Ottawa. Just like I need to find a roommate, and it's easier if I just go home and live with my brother.
Bad.
I work home, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, where's your office even located? Like in Toronto or?
No, they're in Vancouver, so
Oh, okay.
it's gonna be good. Part of that is like the other editor and stuff. If I need to go to Vancouver for film shoots, then I can just drive out and it can be cheap.
But how are you gonna get over the mountains?
So just my Jeep has wings, dude.
Oh shit!
You just fill the gas tank with Red Bull.
That's a really expensive gas tank.
It's more expensive.
That'd be like
than
$300
gas,
bucks.
dude. It's about $7 a liter.
Probably more. Isn't like a can like 200 and it's $4?
Let's find out. Yeah, I guess.
Because I remember
Yeah,
being
you know,
$12
you're right, probably.
or $16 for a 4-pack.
Now a 4-pack of the like 250 mils would probably. I think they're like just under $10. So yeah, like $10 a liter.
Jesus. So up there with printer ink, most valuable liquids.
Ooh.
Oh, Doc's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
You're good to push in there, Jackal.
Dude.
Checking tractor. Tractor's clear. You can get his footprints from the middle box.
He was sitting right next to one of the target dummy things, and I didn't know which him or the dummy to shoot.
Oh, I fucked up. What was that?
Patients on A. Echo's on my X.
That's Echo.
Behind the bunk bed on the left.
Oh, how did he get me? Still there. Same spot. Oh, right.
Oh,
They're behind the bed on the whatever side that is.
How many
read
dummies
that
does
one,
it take to kill Illusion?
Get him, feller! Hell yeah, brother!
Kick on a brother.
Take on, brother! Yeah! Shoot you in the back!
Dude, you were ready for Alberta.
Yeah, my all my like family friends and stuff all live in Alberta. So it's I've just been out here hanging out. Fucking also Toronto's so expensive.
Oh yeah.
Anywhere near Toronto is stupid. We can remember my brother were looking at places. We can get an entire house for like $1,700 for like a super nice place
In Alberta.
in Alberta. Yeah, in Ontario you'd be paying minimum anywhere even close, like outskirts of Calgary is for a full house, or outskirts of Toronto for a full house is like at least $2,000.
Yeah, but also like Toronto is just massive compared to Calgary.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say if I'm ever out there, but I'm never out there, so.
Well, dude, maybe the Ubisoft will fly you to Calgary.
Yeah, no.
You know what
Set up
I
their new
don't get
studios.
is like Calgary has been rated one of the best places to live on the planet, like very many times.
The fuck?
Very many times.
By
like,
who? Calgarians?
in the past 5 or 10 years, I think it's been nominated or in like top 10 places to live like 3 or 4 times or something stupid like that. And it's I hate it. Calgary fucking sucks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, why doesn't everyone live there?
No, man. I just don't get it. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the worst place. Like the actual city itself is like super clean. But everybody, a lot of people there are fucking dickheads. This is a redneck capital in Canada.
Yeah, it's the Texas of Canada. All
Well,
of
there's a
Alberta.
lot of good shit about Calgary. Like, don't get me wrong.
But not enough to make it the best place in the world to live.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like game studios and stuff, are not just game studios, but a lot of people moving out Calgary and getting things going.
Does it have a really good infrastructure? Which is on
in terms
or
of
Legion on middle box. Like for internet, transportation stuff, because like obviously all the western provinces and cities are much more advanced because like Eastern were settled first, so it's a lot harder for them to develop over that, right? So I feel like it must have something like that to make it appealing.
Internet's really good because infrastructure is all new, a lot newer,
Yeah.
and like so internet and that sort of thing is really good. Transit, like Calgary itself is super wide open, so if you don't have a car, at least when I lived there, if you didn't have a car, it fucking sucked. But apparently transit's gotten pretty good. And you can kind of get anywhere now on transit. But the city itself is like super wide.
Oh. Yeah, it's like just super spread out. That's pretty Canadian. Rip my drone.
Yeah, that's me. Oh! I ass-peeked him.
The fuck?
And tractor.
Oh my god. I hate being concussed.
tractor.
Let's dock one more on tractor still.
I love beside me.
Echo right on me. He's 90 HP on tractor. Nice.
She's on A.
Oh, that was so risky. Oh, Brenda, have you been keeping up with Game of Thrones?
Hell yeah, and it sucks.
don't spoil anything. We just are halfway through season 7, so
Okay.
we're almost caught up.
If you once you get to the season 8, then you're good.
Yeah.
Then just stop watching. But
I've been liking it. I'm just afraid because I feel like people's expectations were just too high for season 8, and it wasn't met. So everyone's saying it's shit when it might not be that bad.
They went in swinging, right? They went in like making the claim that they've just recently filmed the longest on-screen television battle of all time, and like they advertised it as this crazy thing, and it was. Don't get me wrong, there was nothing short of impressive, right? Like it was super good.
Yeah.
But like, where do you go from there, right? Sort of thing. And it's just a way that like I don't know.
I've heard what's it called? The dialogue has been shit. That people aren't talking like themselves anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's been the biggest
weird.
complaint I've heard.
It seems weird, and it's the way they're wrapping a lot of things up seem weird. It doesn't. It just seems like it was rushed, and it was budget. Like, seems like they're just trying to get the show done.
Maybe. Well, I mean, with like,
I still enjoyed it, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I watched it and I enjoyed it. And, I mean, I mostly got into like Game of Thrones music, sound design, music, and the VFX. The VFX in like the newest season is really good. Like some top quality shit, but just story-wise, it hasn't been anywhere near past seasons.
Well, hopefully it's not that bad. I'm just gonna assume that your expectations are too high. And
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just, I don't know.
I feel like it's also just something. It's a show that people have invested so many years into, and no matter how they end it, people are gonna be upset.
Yeah, that's any show that's been around, right? So
Yeah.
like.
And like I catch myself doing that all the time. Where like, you know, did you watch How I Met Your Mother fully?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone hated that ending.
That show got real bad.
Yeah, and
It got real bad.
and then I realized like I hated the ending, and then I'm like, wait, I hate every ending that's like or stereotypical, right? Where it's like, oh, they lived happily ever after. But then I'm
There
like,
hasn't been a lot of like shows I've watched that have been like, hey, that was a wicked ending to a show. With the exception of Chuck. I don't know if you ever watched that show.
Hannah tells me to watch it all the time. She
It's
loves that
fucking
show.
Awesome.
It's a tech
It's
show,
like-
right?
It's kind of like a tech show, but it's also kind of like it's tech kind of.
Tech detective, isn't it?
Well, it's like oh my god, I keep thinking CIA. Jesus,
Yeah,
it's like a CIA type show,
but not as
it's also-
serious.
yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
What in the flying fuck was that?
Any calls?
One east side. One north window.
Is there a claymore here?
It's north window.
He's in east door.
Middle box. It's cap.
East stairs.
In on.
Last one's over here on ping. Don't push, he's still here. Jumped out.
Hot damn! Hit him with a nitro cell. Yeah!
No, he took the MVP! No!
Hot damn, brother! Amen!
You guys.
Oh, dude, I did not realize that was the guy that was competing with me. Fuck me, dude. I hope you're happy.
That was the best! Oh my god, that was amazing! Hot damn! Hit him with the attachment cell, but he's like, oh, okay. He just whips it and gets the fucking random ass kill.
God fucking damn it. We'll have time for one more.
Oh, that made my night right there. That was great.